boxing world wants to know what's next for the face of boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis. We gonna see. He's gonna let you know. There are a few things.
Leonard Ellerbe has now come out to reveal why the fight between Tank and Lamont Roach was canceled. Fans had been looking forward to the showdown on March 1st at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
But everybody be talking shit to Gervonta, it don't be coming out good for them, my nigga. I'm just keeping it real.
It was set to be one of the most exciting matchups of the year for some, but suddenly the fight was called off, leaving fans shocked and confused. Ellerbe explained that the reason for the cancellation was unresolved contract issues, but even that didn't seem to answer all the questions people had. After weeks of talks, we couldn't get an agreement that worked for everyone, Ellerbe said in a statement. It's disappointing because both fighters wanted this fight, and so did the fans. While Ellerbe's words gave some clarity, they also raised more questions about what had really gone wrong. Organizing a big boxing match is never easy, but this situation seemed especially messy.
The rematch clause, people, so get ready for 2 fights. But, yes, and after I beat him the second time, I probably would ask the WBA to let me go up to 140 and fight.
The first sign of trouble came when Gervonta Davis made a bold post on Instagram. He wrote the fight is canceled and nothing more. That single sentence caused chaos among fans, and the boxing community social media blew up with people trying to figure out what happened. Was it a money problem? Did the fighters have a personal issue? On the other side, Lamont Roach seemed just as surprised as everyone else.
It's gonna be a party
and
on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the.
Thank everybody that played a part in it. My team, Roberto Diaz, Gary Jonas.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking. How you gonna say it's cap? And it gotta be gonna say it's cap.
Shortly after Davis's post, Roach shared a video of himself training at the gym. In the video, he said, "I don't know what Tank's talking about. I'm still training. I'm ready." His calm and focused attitude added to the confusion. If he thought the fight was still happening, what had Davis been talking about? Even Roach's father and trainer, Lamont Roach Sr., also spoke out. He told reporters, "As far as we know, the fight is still on. Nobody has told us otherwise." His words only deepened the mystery. If Roach's camp had no idea about the cancellation, was it possible there had been some kind of mistake? It was a strange situation and everyone wanted answers. Al finally stepped in to try to clear things up. He explained that the main problem was that both sides hadn't agreed on the terms of the fight. Without a signed contract, the fight couldn't go forward. "We worked hard to fix the issues, but we ran out of time." Ellerbe said it's not what anyone wanted, but sometimes things don't go as planned. His explanation made sense, but it didn't erase the disappointment that fans felt. Interestingly, tickets for the fight were still being sold even after Davis's Instagram post. This gave some fans hope that the fight might still happen, but Ulb's comments made it clear that the fight was officially off. He apologized to fans and promised that new plans for both fighters were already in the works. "We're doing everything we can to make this right," he said.
Yeah, I mean, but again, they pick and choose, so it is what it is. And again, the media like to hate him too, so I'm gonna catch a lot of that backlash too. But I mean, it is what it is. I ain't really stunned that too much. I'm not worried about narrative. I'm worried about what I can do in the ring. All right.
The fight cancellation announcement was a big blow to boxing fans. Many had been excited to see the clash between Davis and Roach. Davis is known for his explosive power and undefeated record. Roach is a skilled and smart fighter who many thought had the tools to challenge Davis. The matchup had all the makings of a great fight. Now fans are left wondering what might have been for Gervonta Davis. This fight was another chance to prove why he's one of the best in the sport. His aggressive style and ability to knock out opponents have made him a star. Missing this fight means missing an opportunity to show the world once again why he's a top fighter. On the other hand, for Lamont Roach, this was supposed to be the biggest fight of his career. Beating someone like Davis could have changed everything for him, catapulting him into the spotlight.
What do you think of the announcement of the Gervonta Davis-Roach fight?
I think that, he's had a lot of criticism, but it's not a bad fight. Lamont Roach is a world champion. He's smaller than Gervonta Davis. The problem is not many people are aware of who he is.
The lightweight division was also set to benefit from this fight. With so much talent in the division, a big showdown like this could have shaken things up and set the stage for even bigger fights down the line. Now things remain the same and fans are left waiting for the next big announcement. Davis has stayed mostly quiet since his Instagram post. That's unusual for him, as he's known for speaking his mind. His silence suggests he's frustrated and disappointed. Just like the fans, Lamont Roach meanwhile has kept training. He hasn't let the cancellation slow him down, showing the kind of determination that has earned him respect in the boxing world.
In that fight, but I do think that the fight that he should have fought should have been the Edwin De Los Santos, but
Who, Tank or Lamont?
Tank.
Okay.
Fans have had mixed reactions to Love's explanation. Some appreciate that he spoke openly about the situation. Others feel there's more to the story than what he's saying. They wonder why Roach's camp wasn't informed earlier and why the issues couldn't have been solved in time. This comes after yet another reveal by Calvin Ford, the longtime trainer of Davis, has finally broken his silence about the ongoing drama surrounding the canceled fight with Lamont Roach. My whole family is from DC. My whole family, like my entire family. Don't bring them for what? Don't bring them. His cryptic statement on social media has sparked even more questions, leaving fans and analysts searching for deeper meaning. The situation has already been filled with confusion, and Ford's words, rather than clarifying, seem to add a layer of introspection to the entire ordeal. Ford shared a reflective and emotional message on Instagram, writing, "People often fail to comprehend my suffering, my convictions, and my emotions regarding various matters. However, I possess that understanding it is in fact a profound gift from my Lord, motivating me to persist and to strive toward becoming the best version of myself within my circle." The statement, while poetic and thoughtful, doesn't directly address the specifics of the cancellation, but offers a glimpse into Ford's mindset during a challenging time. Ford's message seems to express a mixture of personal struggle and determination. While it's unclear if his words are directly tied to the fight's cancellation, they suggest that the situation has taken an emotional toll on him and possibly those around him, including Von Davis. As someone who has been a guiding figure in Davis' career, Ford has seen his fair share of ups and downs. This cryptic statement could reflect the weight of navigating such a high-pressure environment. Christmas wish list: 3 names that you want 2025. I won't say. All right, the timing of Ford's statement has led many to speculate about its meaning. Could it be a response to criticism surrounding the fight? Fans had expressed dissatisfaction with the matchup, feeling that Roach was not a worthy opponent for a star like Davis. Perhaps Ford's words were an attempt to address the backlash in a subtle way, acknowledging the challenges of meeting public expectations while balancing the realities of the boxing business. At the same time, Ford's message could be seen as a show of support for Davis, who has faced scrutiny for his decision to cancel the fight. Ford's statement, however, hints at the personal and professional complexities that may have influenced the decision. Ford's role in Davis' career cannot be overstated, as his trainer Ford has been by Davis' side through every major fight, shaping him into the powerhouse he is today. His words carry weight, not just because of his position, but because of his deep understanding of Davis as both a fighter and a person. Ford's message, while cryptic, feels like an attempt to remind everyone of the human side of this saga. Meanwhile, the situation with the canceled fight continues to unfold. Roach, who had been preparing for the fight, seemed caught off guard by Davis's Instagram post announcing the cancellation. "No one's been able to solve Tank Davis. What do you need to do to together with you and your team, and obviously your son, to score that victory? We got a game plan, we going to execute it, and we going to get it." Roach's confident response, including a video of him training and a declaration that he's still ready for March 1st, contrast sharply with the uncertainty on Davis's side. Ford's statement adds another layer to this dynamic, suggesting that the decision may have been more complex than simple scheduling issues. The public reaction to Ford's words has been mixed. Some fans have praised him for his honesty and willingness to share his feelings during a tough time. Others have criticized the lack of clarity, arguing that the statement does little to address the core issue. Still, there's no denying the emotional depth of Ford's message, which stands out in a sport often dominated by bravado and machismo. Adding to the heat is the involvement of Oscar De La Hoya, who was offered to help Davis find a new opponent. De La Hoya's public invitation on social media, where he wrote, "Gant, give me a call if you need a fight, I have the perfect guy for you," has added another twist to the story. While some see this as a genuine attempt to assist, others view it as a publicity move designed to keep the spotlight on Davis and generate some talk around the fight. Neither Ford or Ellerby has commented on De La Hoya's involvement, but but Ford's statements suggest a focus on inner strength and perseverance rather than external distractions.
I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and
his words motivating me to persist and to strive toward becoming the best version of myself hint at a mindset geared toward long-term success rather than immediate resolutions. Whether this perspective will influence Davis's next move remains to be seen. The situation is further complicated by the fact that tickets for the March 1st fight are still on sale. This has led to speculation that the fight might still happen either with Davis and Roach or with a different pairing. Ford's statement doesn't provide any answers but reinforces the idea that there are deeper issues at play. His focus on understanding and personal growth suggests that the team is navigating a period of reflection and decision-making. And more guys don't like it was a DC guy that I got in tour with, so one of the older guy named Dana, he basically told me chill out. Fans have been left to interpret Ford's message in the context of the broader heat. Some see it as a call for patience and understanding, while others view it as an indirect acknowledgement of the challenges faced by Davis and his team. Whatever the case, Ford's words have added a layer of intrigue to an already complex situation. Ford's approach stands in stark contrast to the straightforward and sometimes explosive style of Davis. While Davis's Instagram post was blunt and to the point, Ford's statement is nuanced and contemplative. This difference highlights the diverse personalities within the team and the unique ways they handle adversity. As the story continues to develop, Ford's message shows us the emotional and psychological aspects of boxing. Beyond the punches and paydays, there's a human side to the report that often goes unnoticed. Ford's words, though cryptic, offer a glimpse into this reality, leaving fans with more questions than answers, but also a deeper appreciation for the complexities of the fight game. However, if the fight is still happening, we'll be in for a show. The online rivalry between Dant Davis and Lamont Roach has taken on a life of its own, getting hotter with each passing day. A recent back and forth on social media has drawn even more attention to their anticipated fight, which has yet to happen, but already has fans excited. 14th, as the days pass and the fight gets closer, it's clear that the social media antics are only adding fuel to the fire. While Von Davis has shown restraint in his responses, Lamont Roach's persistence in taunting him shows that he is trying to build up the tension and make the fight even more anticipated. Whether or not the back and forth is helping or hurting his cause remains to be seen, but one thing is for sure: this online rivalry has gotten the boxing world talking, and fans can't wait to see how it all plays out in the ring. Ultimately, it's clear that while both boxers are doing their best to build the hype for their upcoming showdown, it's Davis who seems to have the upper hand. His refusal to get caught up in the social media heat and his focus on his upcoming fight speak to his professionalism and confidence. Meanwhile, Roach's attempts to engage in mind games appear to be falling flat, with fans increasingly unimpressed by his antics. But will he show the same heat to Tank when they get in the ring? Well, if they do, what do you think? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more updates. See you in the next one, and thanks for watching this video, guys.